intelligent viewers. I'm convinced of that, because you know about realistic goals and trying to achieve those goals, but what if we could do that quicker? If you could achieve your goals faster. They do that at Reve Body Sculpting. Amy Stone joins me once again. She joins me once again from Reve Body Sculpting. You do that. You speed up the process. If you want to lose weight, get ready for summer, get ready for the pool, the beach, guys and gals, you can do it.
Absolutely. I mean, yes, we can. But here's one thing I do want to stress for everybody. You have to want to get ready.
That's right.
For that. You have to want it. You know, I'm going to ask you to do things. Drink lots of water. Be as active as you can. If you need to lose multiple pounds too, I'm going to insist you do a diet. You don't have to do our diet plan, although I believe in it immensely because it's worked for, you know, anybody who actually does it. But you've got to want it. So if you're sitting at home and you're like, you know what, I'm ready. Sometimes people just aren't ready.
Right.
You know, they're at that point where they're, you know, they want a quick fix. We all want a quick fix. And yes, we can help you get there, but you've got to want to keep it that way, if that makes sense at all.
It seems like all of the guests that I have here lately, they're all talking about now is the time for change. You know, it was a horrible year. COVID was horrible for all of us, but we're all looking more optimistic. Things are moving in the right direction with the vaccine, so it's time for you to move in the right direction with your weight loss goals. So let's tell people how you like to use the term kickstart it. So how do you kickstart it with light therapy?
Okay, so what we do at Reve is that we use LED light therapy. They're on a series of paddles. You can see there she's having a sample treatment. Midsection, of course, is our most popular section. Nobody's ever happy with their tummy, but we can work on whatever body part that you have an issue with that you want to work on. So there's 16 of those paddles. So we can't just, you know, we can cover the front, we can cover the back, we can go all the way around, cover the upper and the lower midsection. So that's always exciting too. It's not just one little tiny spot right around the belly button. So we can go all the way around. You're on those lights for 20 minutes. And what's happening while you're on those lights is that you're essentially liquefying the fat inside the cells. And then you're listening to headphones where you're hearing this just remarkably positive messaging from Dr. Patrick Porter, and he's encouraging you to drink more water, encouraging you to eat a cleaner diet, and he makes it sound just wonderful, and you believe it. And that's the best thing in the world, is to believe it. Yes, it's to believe it. And I wouldn't put those headphones on people if it, you know, if it wasn't the positive messaging that it was going to give people, to give them the extra kick to do better. We'll put you then on a vibration platform, and what that's going to do is just kickstart flushing the fat out of those cells. And then over the next 24 hours, I'm going to want you to drink half your weight in ounces of water and be as active as you can. It really is simple. Now, if you leave there and go eat a bucket of fried chicken at Popeyes, that's right in my parking lot, is it going to work for you? No, probably not. So you, like I said, that's the whole importance of you have to be ready. You've got to commit to it too.
Yeah, the light therapy works, but it also is a partnership, right?
It is. It's a partnership.
Between you and Reve Body Sculpting. Okay, a lot of different companies with plans, they give you these promises they can't deliver on. You always have realistic goals, and everyone's goal is different, whether it just be back fat or certain body part. Maybe it's 20 to 30 pounds. So you find out about the goal, and then you give them ways to achieve that quickly.
Right. I have so many people that will come in, and on the intake form, I'll ask them, what's your goal? And they'll say, I'd like to lose 20 pounds. And then when I'm talking to them about it, they're like, well, I really want to lose 40, but I'm setting my goals lower. And I said, that's absolutely fine. Let's get you to 20, and then we'll bump you up to the new goal for 20 more. And that's okay. People think if they set too unrealistic goals, that they've, you know, doomed themselves for failure. And we, as a staff at Reve, we don't like failure at all. And we're your biggest cheerleaders, and we'll do everything we can to help you get to where you want to be.
All right, before we get to the special, I want to talk about, okay, if you're still a little apprehensive, this may be the reason. We're going to clear this up right now. It's safe.
Yes.
Because you see light therapy and you talk about liquefying fat cells, and people go, okay, is it safe? Talk about that, Amy.
Yeah, and I always, when I sit down with people, I'm completely honest with them. I'm a breast cancer survivor, and when I first started with Reve, I would see people put the paddles, you know, in that underarm fat area and all around there. And they wanted us to do treatments, you know, so we could talk to clients about it. So I went home and I did my own research, because I'm not in a position to be able to say, you know, here, I did this, but 20 years later, they're going to come back and say this was terrible for you. It causes cancer now. light therapy is in no way, it is so benign, it's crazy. It's been used over 60 years in the medical field for so many different things.
Doesn't damage cells?
Does not damage the cells. Do not have to be FDA regulated because we are so far under their radar. There has really seriously never been an issue with some sort of disorder that happens after having light therapy. So we keep the fat cells intact. We're going to empty them for you and then give you the tips and tools to keep those fat cells empty. If you fall off the wagon and start eating horribly again, the fat will redistribute just the same way it did before. As with other treatments where they kill those fat cells, people get these fat pockets that start popping up in weird places that they've never had before. And I'm like, think about it. You just removed a large chunk of fat cells. Those don't come back. So your fat had to find somewhere else to go.
That makes sense, and you get disproportioned. And, okay, I understand. Okay, I think now you're convinced we covered that safety base, which is so important. So let's talk about special.
Yay! Celebrating 5 years of Reve Body Sculpting in Louisville. I am offering 40% off of any package plus 4 free sessions on top of that for only the first 14 listens live viewers to respond. You can simply call at 502-709-4492. Please leave a voicemail. I promise Donna will be right on it and get back to you. Or even easier, go to RevLouisville.com. Give us a few bits of information. That too will make you eligible. Tell your friends, share this with someone that you know that is trying to lose weight or trying to get rid of a problem area. I mean, this is the best thing you could do for them. It's the best thing that people do for themselves as well.
And maybe because maybe you have a vacation plan. Maybe it's whether it's a cruise or you're going down south because COVID is over and you're ready to celebrate. Well, why not go as a husband and wife team and say, okay, let's give each other a little bit of incentive and support each other. You can do that with Reve Body Sculpting. Okay, got a little bit of time left, so we're going to go with Amy's advice. What's your advice this week, Amy?
Okay, so my advice this week is that chewing is not considered an exercise. So chewing should not be your favorite exercise, but 2 points off of this. Chew your food slower. I know that we sit down and we eat and we think it's an Olympic sport to chew our food as fast as we can, but the slower you chew, you're going to get full earlier than you would have if you just eat everything on your plate super quickly. A lot of times we eat just because that's what's on our plate and we stuff ourselves, and we don't have to do that. Also, on top of that, barring today, it's a great time to get outside and start walking.
That's right.
And make walking your best exercise, your favorite exercise.
See, you're like the doctor with this positive message. It's a little hypnotic. There's the special. Once again, give them a call today. Again, the special, just the first 14 callers, so respond now. If you've got a smartphone, you've got a computer, and you can go to RevLouisville.com as well. So again, thank you, Amy, so much. Appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me.
All right, coming up, we're going to talk to Don G about what's happening at 2 o'clock. Wave Country with Don G. A preview is next on Wave 3 Listens Live.